Hello, everyone. My name is Jesse Hildebrand, and I'm the education lead at Exploring by the Seat of Your Pants. We're a nonprofit that connects scientists and explorers worldwide with classrooms through free, live, interactive broadcasts. I'm also a new board member at the Canadian Committee of the International Union for Conservation of Nature, or IUCN, and it's on their behalf that I'd like to share a remarkable tool for learning more about nature and how you can use it at home or in the classroom. It used to be hard to go find new and amazing wildlife. Really hard. The early 1800s might seem like the dinosaur era, but my grandmother's great grandmother lived through it. It's shockingly recent. Back then, if you wanted to go find species, you needed the state to pony up to fund an expedition with dozens of men to sail around the globe on a big wooden tall ship. Some of you would fall in, some of you would get scurvy, and you'd limp back into port 5 years later, if you were lucky, with a bunch of really cool specimens, new things to science, and missing limbs. Adventurous and thrilling? Yes. Easy? No. Things are a little different today for the landlubbers among us. Voila! You can call with them, you can find endless cat videos, and you have all the world information at your fingertips 24/7, even when you really should be sleeping. But best of all, you can use your phone to learn about and find wildlife anywhere on Earth. And you can share what lives near you as a local expert and never have to scrub the decks or hoist the mainsail. Sound too good to be true? Welcome to iNaturalist. iNaturalist is the greatest tool ever devised to learn about nature, and all the observations come from you. Well, not you personally, that would be quite the feat. Internet friends to the rescue. It all starts with a click, so head to inaturalist.org. From here, to get your bearings, click Explore and get ready to be amazed. Orange overload. That is a lot of observations, my goodness. Your internet friends have got off to an awfully good head start. And to date, in every country on Earth, there have been over 229 million observations made by 3.5 million people. That's like if everyone in Uruguay became a naturalist overnight. But it's the nitty-gritty that makes iNaturalist particularly exciting. So let's explore more. You can type in any species on Earth into the search bar and see where it's been observed at a global and local scale. Here, I use the international jet setter, the Osprey, as my example. They're found on every continent except Antarctica, and I hear they're plotting to take it over soon, too. Over 140,000 observations have been made of them by nearly 39,000 people. That's wild. You can even see the most recent observations on the right and check close to home to see where they may have been spotted close to you so you can go and say hello. Let's explore that more. You can pick any spot on Earth from the search bar or just by scrolling into the map. It can be a country, a city, or even your local park. It's pretty amazing to be able to see every kind of thing that lives near you. For sake of example, I chose Nairobi here, an incredible city in the world of conservation as they have their own national park and are the only world wildlife capital on planet Earth. Let's dive in and see what species you can find there. Just click Species at the top and you can peruse all the most common observations made by locals and tourists alike. Over 3,900 species in the city boundary alone. Just look at these creatures. The moment I finish this overview with you, I think I might just have to head there. I grew up with squirrels and sparrows in my yard, and while they are totally wicked, they pale in comparison to a chameleon and a rhino. And it goes beyond just location. You can search for anything. Using the filter button, you can explore wildlife observations in any metric you can think of. You can also see at a glance what the most common species observed are anywhere. And even though the duck is in the worldwide lead for now, I think it's clear to all Canadians like me that our goose will not be denied top spot for long. If you listen quietly, you can almost hear them honking in triumph right now. So let's head to filters and explore. You can choose the quality of the observation. Was the photo taken by one of those people with the 5-foot-long lenses or an accidental selfie with a distant deer from 500 feet away? You can choose your group. Don't want to see any pictures of spiders? Exclude them. Only want to see pictures of spiders? Exclude everyone else. Does winter make you want to hide inside and watch endless movies? Me too. Choose images taken only in the spring to get your dose of wildflowers and butterflies for the day. You can even select threatened species to get a look at the wildlife we're working to save all around the planet. And how cool is that? So what's next? Joining, of course. Is it a subscription membership where no matter how many times you call the helpline, you can't get through, and where they sign you up for the Elite Deluxe VIP package, even though you're sure you clicked basic? No, it's free, super easy, and you can get started right away and contribute as much or as little as you feel. I personally love using it to share images of the amazing things I've been lucky enough to see on vacation. And if I'm at home and see a cool fungus or a weird bug, my first instinct is to snap a pic and share it on iNaturalist. It genuinely is a ton of fun. But why use it? I hate reading off slides, but these all sum it up so nicely. It's the most incredible tool for learning about local and global wildlife. It's easy to use and fun, like Pokemon Go for nature. You can connect with a large community of amateur and professional naturalists from Uruguay and from everywhere else. And your images are used for real science as part of projects with global conservation organizations. I've confirmed this myself, and it's quite amazing how your images can actually help inform policy for saving species worldwide. Surely there could be no better use for your phone. Why do I tell you all this? The World Conservation Congress, the Olympics of species preservation. The WCC comes around every 4 years, and all the leading governments, NGOs, youth, and educators get together to figure out how we can best work together to ensure there's a home for all the amazing things we share the world with. If there's a more noble goal than that, I don't know what it is. The WCC has been the forum for most of the world's major successes in conservation for 75 years and counting. We have brought whales, wolves, condors, and crocodiles, and so many other species back from the brink. We've invested billions in saving wetlands, rainforests, and more. And we have shifted the whole world's perspective to love and cherish wildlife through decisions made at conferences like this. Abu Dhabi is the perfect forum for the conference, a city that has wrought miracles of glass and marble from the sand in just a few short decades of development, but like the rest of the Emirates, has protected tremendous tracts of coastal wildlands with hundreds of species right in their city centers. As hosts, I'm excited to see their commitment to conservation extend beyond their border with the world watching. I'm honored to be going in person to see what we can do together for species everywhere, but you can take part at home anywhere through iNaturalist. So get out there. You know how to sign up, you know how to see what exists elsewhere, and you're hopefully as excited as I am to go exploring. I've created an iNaturalist project so that every observation made worldwide during the Congress will be included. And so at a glance, we'll get the pulse of the planet and be able to showcase its multitude of wild wonders during an event in their honor. I hope you'll take the chance to use and play with this amazing tool the moment you watch this, and then get out specially October 9th through 15th to make sure the world gets to see how much you love what lives close to home. Thank you so much, and have fun.